Dear students, I am Dr. J. Jemi Merlin Rani from the PG and Research Department of History, Sadakatulapa College. In this video, you will be learning about the various definitions of history given by historians, business people and others. These definitions help us to know in detail about history. In the definitions of history, we will be studying about the father of history, Herodotus' definition, and before that we must know about what is history and from which language is the term history taken. During the 6th century BC, scientific history began to develop and the Greeks laid the foundation for historical writing. Before the 6th century BC, it was an oral history and nothing was recorded, and the Greeks took effort to record what was going on in their country. So the Greek word historio means learning or collection of information. History is also derived from a German word gestitate, which means narration of past events. The Arab word tariq means dates, and the Sanskrit word idihasa means legend. Historiography is the history of historical writing, and history developed through the ages as a result of the work of multitude of historians. To know what is history, you must know the definition. History is the study and interpretation of the past events, which leads to recollection, analysis, study of all aspects of the past, and they include written documents, artifacts, scientific research, oral traditions and culture. The first definition which we will study is about Aristotle. He is also a historian, and according to him, he states that history is the account of the unchanging past. History cannot be changed once it is recorded. The next definition is given by E.H. Carr. E.H. Carr, in his book What is History, has defined history as an unending dialogue between the past and the present. And the next one is Sir John Seeley. He mentions that history is past politics. Whatever politics has done in the past is being recorded. And the next one is Lord Acton, a British historian. He has said that history is the unfolding story of human freedom. Throughout the centuries, countries have undergone a struggle for freedom, from England to America to India. Various struggle has gone, and Lord Acton mentions that it is history. Next, Charles Firth says that the record of the life of human societies, of the changes which these societies have gone through, of the ideas which have determined the behavior of these societies, and of the material condition which have helped or hindered their development. And he has also given example, for example, monarchy, communism and Jainism. They have come and gone. Monarchy dominated for a period, then communism occupied the world history, and Jainism and Buddhism, new religion, also contributed for the development of history. And next is the famous businessman Henry Ford says that history is a bunk. Bunk is a bed which is fixed to the wall of a ship or caravan. It cannot be shaken or pulled out. So history cannot be changed. Next is Hegel. He is also a famous historian. He says that the only lesson we learn from history that it has no lesson to offer. Before 20th century, Britain and France were superpowers, but after 1945, USA and USSR came up, and after 1991, after the disintegration of USSR, USA alone emerged as a superpower in the world. And the next one is Thomas Carlyle asserts that history is nothing but a biography of great men. In his book, The French Revolution, he has given importance to individuals, their struggles and victories. According to him, if we turn the pages of history, it is true what he says. We can learn about Alexander the Great, then Chandragupta Maurya, Samudragupta. These Indian rulers dominated history, and moreover during the period of Samudragupta, we can say it is as a golden age. And in regarding world politics, Napoleon, Hitler, Mussolini, Stalin, Lenin, these people contributed a lot for the history of their nation. And the next is Trevelyan. He felt that history is a house in which all subjects dwell. In his Social History of England, he has mentioned that all subjects direct or indirectly have connection with history. and Johnson, who edited the dictionary, has mentioned that history in its broadest sense is everything that ever happened. Whatever happened in the past is history. And Voltaire, the famous historian during the French Revolution, mentions that history is nothing but a picture of crimes and misfortunes. He lived in the era of French Revolution, and during that period he saw the White Terror, the storming of Bastille, and and the guillotine, and so he has mentioned that history is only a picture of crimes and misfortune. And the 18th century writer Beccario states that a nation is happiest when it is without history. Miller observes that the course of life is like a sea, men come and go, tides rise and fall, and that is all of history. People, rulers come and go, organizations will come and will evade, but history will be there forever. All these are the definitions of history given by various historians and writers. And to conclude that history is nothing but the study of man's past. It is what man did in the past, depicting whatever happened in his life, the principles they brought, the government which was formed, and all that included in history. It is also the man's struggle for progress, and to say that history is also humanistic, it is full of events, it is also concerned with change. History changes from time to time, and it is also place and time oriented. History is also scientific. It is an independent branch of study. Thank you.